Hi there everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Penny and I am here on my channel Wacko Witch Astrology, where I'm going to talk to you about how to seduce Venus in Aquarius. Now I already have a 30-minute long video on Venus in Aquarius up here on my channel, and you are perfectly welcome to watch that if you want in-depth information. But this is kind of an overlay about what really gets their heart pumping and what gets them involved in a relationship. And there's a lot of good reasons to watch this, not just to try and like seduce or manipulate or whatever. It's also, you know, to connect with your partner. And if you have Venus in Aquarius, you may even want to share this with people so that people will know how to connect with you. Now, Aquarius is a very unconventional sign, but they're focused on what's going to happen in the long run. So even though they're stereotyped as being like so spacey and distant and out there and unattainable even, there's a part of them that cares about what's going to happen 10 years from now. And like, honestly, maybe that's all they care about, is what's going to happen 10 years from now. And if like we're not going to be together 10 years from now, then I don't even know why we are doing this and why you are trying to seduce me. I don't actually have Venus in Aquarius, but I'm like I feel like I'm trying to speak for them. So they do like kind of random, unpredictable things. They love fate and feeling like it was fate that we met. And it was just this special, magical thing that happened completely by chance. It wasn't planned. We didn't have control over it. And that's why I feel like you don't see as many Venus and Aquarius people like out there on like dating apps and stuff, because that would be like planning things. That would be trying to like force something to happen. And Aquarius is like so not into that. They're like, let's just like let things happen randomly and trust the universe, and the universe will bring us things. And there are so many like fire sign people like myself who are impatient and want to make things happen and want to control them. And we're totally not like that. But Venus in Aquarius wants to feel like it was fate that you guys met, that something like really special happened, and they're kind of romantic in that way. And they, even though they're concerned with the future, they do kind of like the underdog of relationships. Like all odds were stacked against us, and we had all this stuff we went through, and there was no way we were possibly going to end up together, and there's like no way we should have even met, but somehow we did, and we fell in love, and it was amazing. And they love this like big romantic idea of a long-lasting and profound story that goes on and on and on. And so what that actually translates to, if you're trying to date them and you're trying to romance or seduce them, is not to be too forced, not to make things like too planned out. They like spontaneity. They like things that happen by accident. If you try too hard to plan a romantic date, they might even feel kind of awkward about it. Like, oh, this is really nice, but it's kind of not what I wanted. They're the type that they'd rather have you just like grab them and kiss them and all kinds of stuff. And they do like a little bit of drama in their relationships as well. They might be drawn to someone who they can fight with a lot, and they have some very contrasting opinions with, because they feel like when you guys have contrasting opinions, it'll allow you to grow and to bond even. So I notice people with Venus and Aquarius usually end up like verbally fighting with their partners a lot and having those like arguments where they can try to reach an understanding. And typically people with Venus and Aquarius are so stubborn that it really might not feel like they're trying to understand you, but they're at least trying to like get inside your head. And to them, that's kind of like a bonding experience. Like, oh wow, we just had an argument. We just like, our souls just collided and like made a little like explosion, like, and it was amazing. So they like people who are kind of odd, who aren't like super expected, like they're not what you would have expected. They're not into people who are like too straightforward about what they want. Like, oh, I'm looking for the mother of my children. No, they don't want to be assigned some like arbitrary role. They want some role to be created for them. They want something to be like tailor-made for them so they can fit into it. They don't want to fit into a spot that was already created. And they love that kind of like random spontaneity. And I want to say they love the drama of life. Everyone thinks Aquarius is so chill, but I almost feel like the fact that they're so chill like makes them love drama more. Like, oh, what's this? This is really interesting. This is an important spiritual experience, quite frankly, and I need to pay attention to it. And that's something that will keep their interest. But they definitely don't like it when things start to seem too planned, or like we can take step A and B and C and we're going to just follow the pathway exactly as we were supposed to. They want like randomness thrown in. They don't want things to be clear. They want things to be confusing, even to some extent. But anyway, I hope you liked that video. If you want more information on Venus and Aquarius, go check out my 30-minute long video about this placement. And I hope you are subscribed and that you will check out my website and maybe pre-order my book that I have available as well. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.